Assalamu alaikum, welcome to 9 p.m. English news on RTD, the headlines for tonight. Djibouti and Minister of Energy receive Indian ambassador. The United States pituitary impairs the government shutdown as appealed to extend funding its bloc Senate adjourned for the night. That was the top stories, and now welcome to the national news. The Minister of Muslim Affairs, Culture and Property Waqaf, His Excellency Mumin Hassan Bori, accompanied by a strong delegation of directors general and advisors from his ministry, visited the morning of Tuesday, February 8, yesterday at work for the distribution of the third tranche of Waqaf Priority Sponsorship Fund of the year 2017 under our of a dinner brain track for the strengthening of the cemetery service at work, as well as the scrutinized process of cultural development of the collection. Upon their arrival in the city of Hayu, the Minister of Muslim Affairs of Culture and Waqaf Property was warmly welcomed at the airport by the Prefect at the Minister the region, Hassan Dabali Muhammad, and the President of the Regional Council, Mr. Muhammad Ismail, as well as the authorities of the Hayu region, reinforced by local elected officials, customary chief amendment, religious active women of the civil society, by many other personality anonymous. For his part, the Minister of Muslim Affairs, Culture and Property Waqaf Mumin Hassan Bori thanked the leaders of region and Obukwas for their warm welcome. He announced the donation or equitable of the natural religious duty of zakat must imperatively be a cultural habit for all wealthy citizens. The financial or material support for the poor must be a moral and religious obligation to scrupulously respect. He emphasized the Minister ended his speech by telling his audience not to stay out of the fundraising of the Diwani Zakat. The region of our started the election campaign for the 2018 election planned for February 23. The UMP delegation, the candidate from the UMP list of the Obok region arrived in Obok, where they received a very warm welcome from the entire population of Obok. The delegation was led by the director of company UMP Obok region, Mr. Idris Abdul Ali, and the head of the list UMP Obok, Mr. Ali Ahmed Hassan Said Ali opposed. The population of city of Obok has massively left the welcome delegation of UMP Obok and the four candidates to the judicial head of the former president. In a second time, the Minister of Muslim Affairs, Culture and Property Waqaf Mumin Hassan Bori, with the close collaboration with his collaborators, has proceeded in the presence of officials of the region at the ceremony of the distribution of the third tranche of funds of the zakat management for the security and destitute orphan children. The provision of the Diwani track that further strengthened the work of the cemetery service of the Diwani Waqaf branch before the intervention of the official and respect religious leader and respect traditional chief, said each other at the microphone, put strongly into the effort of the sponsor financial and the other support for disadvantaged older people and distribute orphan children. The Indian ambassador in Djibouti met Mr. for his customer visit. During the exchange, they reported the very good relation India-Djibouti, especially since the recent visit of India President to Djibouti, which was a first. In addition, it was recalled that Djibouti is a signatory of the International Solar Alliance, launched at COP21 in Paris. In order to be an integral member of this institution, it is necessary to ratify the framework agreement, recalled the Indian ambassador. The Minister of Energy assured his guests that the ratification process has begun, but there was that We were waiting for the new legislature. We are recalling that we were in a resolution election. There was also talk of strengthening the partnership between the two countries, particularly in the area of the capacity building, and thus showing India is acquiring and recognizing now how in solar energy. The CEF Executive Director, Mrs. Aisha Farah Itira shared this morning at the CFD closing ceremony of the Training, Information and Communication Technology for Education. In fact, Training, Information and Communication Technology for Education has brought together teachers, education advisors, school leaders, regional leaders, design of curriculum, textbooks, and CFE trainers and inspectors. This training workshop, which began last Sunday, was delivered by the international expert Mrs. Shelley Scott of the Intel Group and focused on the development and use of new communication technology in schools. And now the news outside government shut down as appeal to extend funding is blocked. Senate adjourned for the night. Much of the federal government officially shut down earlier Saturday morning after the Senate Democrats, showing remarkable solidarity in the face of clear political danger, blocked consideration of a stock-grip spending measure to keep the government operating. And now let's see the electoral election. And now let's see the election RTD and Integra.
Voilà, il n'y a pas un meilleur endroit que l'hémicycle pour représenter toute la population djiboutienne. C'est ce que je vais faire, c'est ce que je vais montrer. J'ai vécu longtemps dans les pays démocrates. Je sais ce que c'est que la démocratie et je voudrais ça pour mon peuple. C'est ce que je cherche et c'est ce que je demande à la population de Tadjoura, de me donner cette voix avec mes colistés. Nous sommes 6, tous de la nouvelle génération. Aucun d'entre nous n'a été choisi pour sa tribu. C'est tous des militants certains pour des longues dates. Vous allez tous les connaître, vous allez les apprendre. Et nous voulons incarner le changement et la nouvelle façon de servir le peuple et de servir le pays. Voilà, merci bien. Bonne campagne à tous. Et c'est la première journée aujourd'hui. Vous venez de voir l'image des arrivées de nos aînés. Le président du parti Rassem Mohamed Dini, Dr Abbati et tous nos aînés sont à nos côtés. Et ce soir nous aurons notre premier meeting dans un endroit aussi célèbre à Tadjoura, Baddaf qu'on appelle, que tous les Tadjouriens chérissent et connaissent. Et voilà, souhaitez-nous bonne chance et surtout j'appelle tous les Tadjouriens à voter pour nous, à voter pour le changement et je sais qu'ils me font confiance, je leur fais confiance et voilà, on les attend tous, merci bien.
UMP meeting in Papela.
نفن نهارك بلانين نهارت نكه ردين نكه حنوي يوم بنه له تنك حنو لما كل هانا ما يمقول لاي يوم بيج حلي بارلي محبة
وان أغنى هاي سق روح سنباد نوغو هيلسان وانك ما تنيوصون نقني وحان نيوصون نقني هدبا إن أنسلوغا نو أريمت دورا إيان هل كان كهذا القاد جرني أم كبلغ قاد جرني ومدحوينه هرمود كي هاي مدحوينينا إسماعيل عمر قيلي شعب أداتهين لما دي يكون يصدح يطبان كينا سيدا بعد نكون نقرب جوكتين بهايد واتكون مهد سنتين هذا وقت قاس وحان أغنى هاي وحيابها دلبني جرتين أم بانغا مغنا آنان بيلا أم بلبلا نغا هاي ستاهيد dariiq la'aan baa naga haysatay ahayd faqri iyo dariiqyo yaryar waan ognahay maanta arrimihii haddii ay noqoto biyaha gobaabsiga ku ah balbala amba magaalada Jabuuti biyo macaan baad ku meedhataan ood cabtaan si joogta aad u heshaan ilaahay baa mahad leh dariiq ilaan baan haysatay ahayd meelo aanan u marin baa jirta xafadaha meydka aan looga soo saari karin maanta dariiqyadii intii u badnayd meelihii halbowlaha ahaa waan gaadhnay dariiqyada ugu quruxsan ee ugu ballaaran jamhuuriyadda Jabuuti
يعني كم بيت إتلهتنيه كون حزبنا كيه أحرسين بريسنا مهناي دوما كادو إن وراكت كعدم مراي أوريه وراكت سين الإسرة مراكنيه مجو مريكا كعصبة مراي سيود مجو كهر عصبين النعل باتنا كي كونوي بول يكيني توه طبعا كي اللي حبرا برلمان تا حلتي
waxay u taagan tahay UNB had yeer ka go'an in inta ay ku midoobeen ay ka muhiimsan tahay inta yar uu kala qaybtami karayo
maalintaas ka tiraahday madaxweynaha soo noqo wuu soo noqday laakiin hadal buu naga yiri waan isla shaqeynaynaa waxay ka dhigan tahay baarlamaanka oo dadkii aad u codeynaysiin dadkii UNB ay keenaysiin weeyaan waxay ka dhigan tahay taa weeyaan waa isla shaqeynaa waxay ka dhigan tahay nin baarlamaan oo hadalkii madaxweynaha ay diiday ama hindisihii madaxweynaha ay diiday baarlamaankan iyo madaxweynaha ma shaqeyn karaan doo waxaan weydiinayaa insha Allah bisha 23 inaad u codeysiin UNB warqadii akhdarka weeyaan batana keesi duxuyo maatu ay taayirulu andar waqat ciidanam siin tirnaa yali diniyeki tokkeli tohka abtaan fadhiintama dubu barlamaanti kahinaya umuruha basiyaasay asaakuna baaro dadka guhusahayse taxaddu guhusahayse تو سياسة وراك تعيدانا ماي والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
النولة السين دمجزين إن سينيتي.
The role of the Sini is very important in the election. It is responsible for checking if all the conditions for a democratic election are in place. It is also responsible for checking if all the elections materials are available in the capital and in the regions of the interior. Its main mission is to ensure that the election was held in the right conditions. The members of the Sini are coming from several institutions, including the government, the assembly, the legally constituted parties, and the civil society. Subsequently, a general assembly was created at the People's Palace to elect the president, who was none other than Mr. Dini Mohamed Burhan, and who is supported by other 5 vice presidents who were elected in 5 different regions of the interior. Members of the Sini have already met expectations by visiting each constituency to see if all the conditions are right for a free and transparent election. They are in contact with all the political candidates and the National Communication Commission, which controls the fairness of the access to the media. After his trip in the electoral districts, the president of the Sini, Mr. Dini Mohamed Burhan, drew up a possible observation of the preparation for the legislative elections, specifying that the different administrations set up all the conditions for a transparent and democratic election. Me and my team have personally went to so many places to verify if all the conditions are ready for a good election in the capital as well as in the regions. All the administrative authorities are finally ready to supervise the election. We will be strict for all the parties involved in the parliamentarian election because we want the world to know that Djibouti is a democratic country and will surely remain like that.
And now this is the news outside the Eastern Fedin's block. The Senate actually for the night, much of the federal government officials sat down earlier Saturday morning after Senate Democrats showing remarkable solidarity in the face of clear political danger. Blocked consideration of a shock creep spending measure to keep the government operating. That's all our program for tonight. Thanks for being with us and have a good night.